I always knew that I wanted to be a journalist or a TV host from a very young age. I would say probably about 12 years old. I remember
There's so much going on right now, Dan.
Let's go.
ESPN on Hulu Plus Live TV has every game of the women's basketball tournament.
What?
From the serene neighborhoods of Cheshire, Connecticut, to the dynamic studios of ESPN, Molly Qerim's story is one of determination, eloquence, and trailblazing spirit. With her commanding presence and insightful commentary, she has reshaped sports media as the anchor of First Take. This is the journey of Molly Qerim, a storyteller, a champion for change, and a luminary whose influence echoes across the airwaves. Born on March 31st, 1984, in New Haven, Connecticut, Molly Qerim grew up in a multicultural home with an Albanian mother and Italian father. Raised in Cheshire's close-knit community, she was nurtured in a household that prized diligence and learning. Her father ran a local eatery, while her mother managed the home, fostering Molly's fierce independence. As a child, she was captivated by narrative arts, shining in theater productions and essay contests. A sports enthusiast, she rooted for the New York Yankees and competed in high school volleyball. At Cheshire High School, Molly excelled academically, graduating with distinction in 2002. Her love for media guided her to the University of Connecticut, where she earned a communications degree with a business administration minor in 2006. At UConn, she honed her broadcasting skills through internships at local TV stations and writing for the campus paper. She furthered her education at Quinnipiac University, securing a master's in broadcast journalism in 2008. Her stellar academics and early work with CBS Sports laid the foundation for a stellar career. Molly's career kicked off at CBS Sports Network from 2008 to 2011, where she anchored and reported on college football, basketball, and the NCAA tournament. Her ability to distill intricate sports stories for broad audiences shone through. She also contributed to digital platforms like Sportsline and MaxPreps, proving her adaptability and earning early accolades. In 2011, she transitioned to ESPN, covering UFC for ESPN.com and hosting MMA Live. Her deep understanding of mixed martial arts and charismatic delivery caught the eye of network leaders. Between 2012 and 2015, Molly served as a sideline reporter and host for ESPN2, covering NFL, college football, and basketball. At NFL Network, she hosted NFL AM and NFL Fantasy Live, where her rapport with analysts and knack for connecting with athletes distinguished her. Her interviews during Super Bowl XL8 in 2014, featuring stars like Russell Wilson and Peyton Manning, elevated her reputation. In 2015, Molly stepped into the interim host role for ESPN's First Take, the network's premier debate program. Her skill in steering heated discussions between Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman, while injecting her own perspective, made her indispensable. By September 2015, she became the permanent host, the first woman to do so full-time. With Molly at the helm, First Take soared to become ESPN's top-rated studio show, drawing 1.5 million daily viewers by 2020. Her hosting approach, confident yet approachable, sharp yet compassionate, garnered widespread praise. Molly tackled complex issues like race, gender, and social justice in sports, often drawing on her identity as a woman of mixed heritage. Her 2020 conversation with LeBron James on systemic inequality resonated widely, highlighting her depth. In 2023, she inked a multi-year ESPN contract, cementing her as First Take's cornerstone. She also hosted high-profile events like the NBA Finals and Super Bowl LVs, earning a 2024 Sports Emmy nomination for Outstanding On-Air Personality. In 2025, Molly broadened her reach with the Qerim Corner, a weekly ESPN podcast featuring candid talks with athletes, celebrities, and activists. Debuting at number 3 on Apple's sports charts, it featured guests like Serena Williams and Jalen Hurts. Her roles as ESP Awards red carpet host and SportsCenter contributor further solidified her as a media titan. Molly's private life garners attention, though she guards it closely. She wed former NBA player and ESPN analyst Jalen Rose in a discreet 2018 New York ceremony. They parted ways in December 2021, finalizing their divorce in 2022. childless and private about romantic matters. Since Molly channels her energy into her work and causes, her $7 million net worth reflects her ESPN earnings, Nike and Bose endorsements, and property holdings in Connecticut and New York. A fervent advocate, Molly champions women's empowerment and mental health. Diagnosed with endometriosis in 2011, she has raised over $500,000 for the Endometriosis Foundation of America by 2025. As a Boys and Girls Clubs of America board member, she mentors New Haven youth. Her Albanian-Italian roots fuel her push for media diversity, and she inspires students through university talks on navigating journalism as a woman of color. Molly's Catholic faith anchors her, with daily meditation fostering her strength. She shares a tight bond with her parents and sister Tina. A fitness buff, she posts workout content on Instagram, and Molly Qerim, boasting 1.2 million followers. Her love for hip-hop, especially Jay-Z and Lauryn Hill, often peppers her first take exchanges with Stephen A. Smith. Molly has weathered public scrutiny with grace. In 2019, she quashed rumors of a rift with First Take co-host Max Kellerman, affirming their mutual respect. In 2021, she confronted online trolls accusing her of favoritism towards certain athletes, addressing harassment on air. Her poised responses earned admiration from colleagues like Jamele Hill and Sage Steele. In 2024, a First Take debate on gender equity sparked criticism, but Molly's fact-based rebuttal calmed the storm. Molly Qerim's mark on sports journalism is indelible. As First Take's longest-tenured host, she has broken barriers, inspiring women in a male-dominated industry. Her accolades include the 2022 Gracie Award for Outstanding On-Air Talent and the 2023 Yukon Distinguished Alumni Award. In 2025, Forbes named her to its 30 Under 40 media list. Celebrating her impact at 41, her philanthropy amplifies her influence. The Molly Qerim Scholarship, launched in 2024 at Quinnipiac, funds 3 aspiring female journalists annually. Her mentorship of talents like ESPN's Malika Andrews reflects her dedication to uplifting others. Molly Qerim's story radiates strength and purpose. From Cheshire's tranquil streets to ESPN's global stage, she has redefined sports journalism with intellect and heart. A pioneering host, a tireless advocate, and a catalyst for progress, Molly's journey continues to unfold. As she shapes the narrative of sports and society, the world tunes in, inspired by a voice that echoes with truth and grace. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.